Hi, my name is Pradeep. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to discuss what is adjustment accounts for GRIR clearing account, and this is one of the most important interview questions you can find most of the interviews. Okay, so like interview questions may be like this: how to configure regrouping of your GRIR account, or how to define the adjustment accounts for GRIR clearing account. So I thought I will create one scenario on this rather than just answering the questions. I will create one scenario, and the same content, the answer of the content, you will find in the my website SkillsTech, and also the link is available in the description, and also you can find this option in the video I button. Okay, so let's understand first the process, then we will do the configuration. So we know when we will go for the P2P or procurement to payment. So first option, let's say we have created the purchase order, PO raised, right? So PO created, purchase order created. With reference to the purchase order, we supposed to receive the material, or we supposed to receive the, practically what happened, next step is we supposed to receive the goods. So next step we know, that is goods receipt. Fine. Third step, we are going to process the invoice or vendor invoice. But practically what happened, let's say we have created one purchase order for 30 items. For 30 items, purchase order created. Next might be like the two scenarios will be there. Sometimes maybe we will receive the goods, after that we will receive the invoice. So the moment you are going to receive the goods, you supposed to, or you are going to process the MIGO with reference to the purchase order. Then with reference to the purchase order, you are going to process the MIRO or the invoice. This is what you are doing. Fine. Now maybe sometimes you will receive the invoice first from the vendor, and after that you will receive the goods. So if you have received the invoice, so you are going to process the MIRO first, then after that you are going to process the MIGO. So this might be, or this can be also possible, right? So in this case, how we are going to do the adjustment? So we know the GRIR account what we are creating, or the goods invoice receipt, GRIR, that this is a clearing account, or we can say this is one provisional account. So which is posted whenever the goods receipt. It's not like GR account. We are saying that this is GRIR account. So whenever you are receiving the goods, we are going to credit the GRIR, or we have received the invoice but not received the goods, that time also we are going to use this account. So whenever we are going to receive the invoice also, we are going to use this account. So in this activity, we are going to use, or we will post an automatic entry in the GRIR account. Already I have videos for the use of normal GR, so I am not going to into detail. Already you know this. I am going to do the configuration here, how we will do the adjustment account for the GRIR account. So here I need couple of ledgers. One ledger, already I have the GRIR account. So this is one account is there, GRIR account, so which we are going to credit at the time of invoice or at the time of GR. So I am not going to this account once again. Let me just check whether the tax, yeah, right. So it is correctly configured. Now let me add three more accounts here under the balance sheet category. So one account I am going to add here. GRIR adjustment account. Somewhere also you will find this is GRIR correction account. So you can take this as GRIR adjustment account. This is also one balance sheet item. This one is not reconciliation account, so no need to select open item management. Other items, other settings as usual. No need to select post automatic only. One more account you need to create. Suppose invoice receipt but goods not received. So create that account also. GRIR invoiced but goods not received. Or I can name it GRIR invoice not received. Invoice, that means in this case GRIR account invoice received but goods not received. So that is the account I am creating here, GRIR invoice but not received. Like this I just created one account. So this one I will name it, GRIR invoiced. Here I will maintain the detailed one, but goods not received. One more account required here. This one is your shipped, GRIR shipped, that means goods received, no invoice. The scenario could be any of two, either first option invoice received, goods not received, or goods received, invoice not received. So no invoice. Okay, so these are the ledgers you need to, or the accounts you need to create. Now we will go for the configuration, or we will go for the auto processing this one. For that you need to go to this is part of your periodic processing before the month end, or in the month end it is one of the closing activity, you can say. We need to perform this one. Configuration one time, but user need to, I will come to the end user part, user need to perform this. So general is a new, periodic processing, reclassify, define adjustment accounts for GRIR clearing account. Account key, select this one. We will select both. You can see invoice but not yet delivered, goods not delivered, goods delivered but invoice not yet processed. So one by one we are going to process. Double click on BNG transaction key, invoice but not yet delivered. Enter the chart of account. In my case the chart of account is TY10. Add your reconciliation account. So reconciliation account we are using here this one, 1505. Okay, so add here the adjustment account. So adjustment account means this is invoice but not yet delivered. So we are going to use this account 1513 adjustment account. Then use target account. So what is the target account? Target account is, in this case we are going to use invoice but not yet delivered, invoice not yet delivered, or we can say goods invoice received but goods not received. So that is the account here. So out of this I will select the account here, invoice but goods not received, so 1514. Okay, so check this, invoice but not yet delivered. So this is the same, invoiced but not received. Clear? Now coming to the other one. It's blocked by one user. 1 second. Now coming to the second one, double click on GNB. Goods delivered but not yet invoiced. Repeat the same accounts here also. So one is your common reconciliation account. $1505. Adjustment account also common. This one 1513. But target account will be different. So target account, see here. So goods delivered but invoice not yet processed. Delivered but not yet invoiced. So this account GRIR shipped, no invoice, 1515. Fine, this much only your configuration. Now coming to the user part. So for to see the user part here or the GRIR regrouping, I need to create process two purchase orders. With reference to the purchase order, I will process first one MIGO, and with a different purchase order I am going to process the MIRO first. Okay, so let's see. So first I am going to create two purchase orders. So let me check what are the materials I have here. Okay, so I will take these two material for reference purpose, RM1 and RM2, and I'm going to create the purchase order. So I will create two separate PO. Select the vendor. Purchase organization, purchase group, company code, item overview. So one material I will take here, this one, 1110000, 111000285. Take some quantity, let's say 20. Delivery date, take the current date. Price 285, it is 120. Material group, take something here, plant TY1, storage location TY10. Okay, I did a mistake here. It is 4 times 0, so that's why it is not accepting. 11 1 2 3 4 285. Now accept it. Okay, so per unit it is 120, so 20 items we are going to process, so that is 2400. It is processed, and I can save it. Note down this PO. Purchase order number, first option, purchase order number, this one. Let's say with reference to this purchase order, okay, let me complete the other purchase order. This one, the purchase order we processed for material 11 4 times 0 285. Now let me process one more purchase order for the material 11 4 times 0 286, the other one. So let me create purchase order once again. $286, PO quantity let's say 15, delivery date take same, price I will take 150, okay, currency USD, plant, storage location. So this is another purchase order, price is 2250, process it. Note down this number. So for this also purchase order raised. Fine. So now we have two open purchase orders are there. One is 3887, 3888, right? Against this 3887, I'm going to process the MIGO. That means GR. So I'm going to process the GR, and we know the T code is MIGO. Process it. Here I will check the tax procedure, whether my same tax procedure is there or someone changed. Let me check once. Yeah, my tax procedure is there. T1. Fine. So I'm going to process the MIGO. Assume that in this case we have received the GR, invoice not received. So it's MIGO with reference to the purchase order. Which purchase order? The first one. So with reference to this purchase order, I am going to process the post it. Okay, so this one is posted. With reference to this, you can see your GRR account credited. So you know very well the accounting entry, stock debited, and your GRR account credited. So let me add here the current date. So you can see here what is the account. GRIR account, right? So GRIR account is, oh sorry, GRIR account is 1505. So you can see, so this account, this one is processed. So with reference to the purchase order, you can see here, if you go to the details, right? So original document is this one. This is your 55 mm document, and with reference to this, so with reference to the purchase order 3887, the first one, with reference to this, we have processed the MIGO and your stock debited, GRIR credited. This one is first instance. Now coming to the second one. With reference to this purchase order, we are going to process MIRO directly, because here assume that goods not received but invoice received. So here we are going to process invoice, or without MIGO we are going to process MIRO. Process it. So take the date. So I will take the current date. So we are processing the invoice. Go to the PO reference number and add here the PO number. This is the PO number. You can see here its zero value is there. Why? Because we have not received MIGO, or sorry, we have not received the GR. MIGO is not processed, so that's why the invoice value is coming blank. But as we have received the invoice, we can enter here the value. Okay, and what was your invoice value? So what was we have processed? It is 15 into 150, so 2250. So 2250 is your invoice amount. Okay, so this also I will take the current date. Now you can see there is a difference is there. On 2250 tax is also there, 5%. So 2250. So this will be your invoice amount, 236250. 236250, and the credit amount should be the same, your invoice amount 236250. Quantity 15. Okay, let's do in this way. So this amount is 2250 So what is your amount? 2250. So your invoice amount is, tax amount is 112.50, 236250. Now it's 0, but we are getting one message. Let's see the message. The message is quantity delivered is 0. Why? Because GR not processed, goods not yet delivered. But still we can ignore and we can process it. Now we can check the message. Document number posted but blocked for payment. Reason? We have not received the goods, so no payment should be triggered. That's why the invoice status is blocked for the payment. But you can see your output. So that means, so GR updated, right? In both cases. So this one is with reference to what? With reference to the purchase order 23887, where we have received the goods. The other one, here also you can see the GRR is this other one. Normally when you are processing the invoice, what is the accounting entry? GR supposed to debit and vendor should be credit. So here also it should be. So accounting entry GRIR, tax is of course there. So GRIR account is debited 86 and your vendor amount is credited. So this is the vendor, and with reference to what? With reference to the purchase order, the second purchase order. So now we have two open GRIR status is there. In one case we have received the goods and we have not received the invoice. In another case we have received the invoice processed, but goods not received. So if you check the ABL1 and you will find the invoice amount. Okay, fine. Now we are going to in the month end. So we need to regroup the GRR balance. Okay, so this one you can see here. If you go to the F.19 or if you go to the GRR account, so you can find here. If you go to if you use the T code F.19 or if you use the navigation, so it's GL periodic processing, then go to closing, okay, reclassify and F.19. Fine. Now you will select here the GL account. So select the GRIR account. So GRIR account is, let's close it, this one 1505, company code, take one date. So it is taking the last month closing date. So I supposed to take here this month date, closing date, but I will take the current date, but it is month end activity. And other things, if we'll go to the posting, so we'll process this one through batch. Maybe multiple invoices or multiple GR open items are there. So take something here. So I will give some name here. So what I will take, let's say I will use this one, GRIR TY10. You can specify the ledger, leading, non-leading, you can specify that. So document date, I will take the closing date of this month, then document type GL, fine. Then month is, I'm using here the calendar for your reference. I'm using the calendar Jan to December. So it is my 4th month, and reversal date next month. Fine. Now execute it. So everything is added here. Now go to check the message here. With reference to the transaction key BNG, some activities are there and GNB, some activities there. So somewhere you can see there is a GRIR account debit balance is 2250, somewhere credit balance of 2400 is there. And if you go to the posting, you can see this is the account. So these are the GL accounts which we just now we have created. So these are the accounting entries, right? So everything is now here there, and we need a GRIR balance. So go to so you can use SM35 or go to system, process for the processing purpose, batch input session. Select this one. This is what right now we have created the batch and process it. Now let's see, we regrouped. So now let's see the impact of your GRR account FBL3N. So for your reference, I will take here the date as 20/30th. So now you can see here GRI regrouped, okay, and the output also we have seen. So here it is 2400 credit and 2250 the debit balance. So there is a net credit balance of 150. So this is one of the closing activity. Now if you want to clear the GRR account, so in one case you need to process the MIGO, in one case you need to process the MIRO. So in this case it is GRR credited, that means we have to process the MIRO. Complete it. With reference to which purchase order? With reference to the purchase order 3887, MIGO processed earlier, now you need to process the MIRO. So your invoice amount 2520. Done. Now the other item. Here we have processed the MIRO. Now we need to process the MIGO. Good, GR, because it's a GRIR debited. So with reference to the other one, this purchase order, process the MIGO. So this is your MIGO. Done. Now let's see the status of GRIR. So it should be cleared now. So balance is 0, but open line items are there. We need to go for clearing of GRR account. $1505 with test run. So this can be possible or not? Yeah, it is no error we found. Remove the test run and run it. So document posted. Now you can see everything cleared. So this is one of the best example in you can answer the regrouping of GRR account. So in both case, whether we have received the invoice or we have received the GR, so we can use the GRR account. Thank you very much for watching this video.